So the idea hit me this morning to not just have a vision board, but to also have a decision board. Moving from vision to decision, deciding to make it happen. And this can be challenging for some folks because decide comes from the Latin decidere, which means to cut off. So once you decide, you've made a choice and you've cut off all the other possibilities, and that can freak some people out thinking, oh, well, I'm going to make the wrong choice. Totally get that, and hopefully this video will help. So, taking full responsibility for your own well-being, decide to tap with me. Even though I hate to decide, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I hate making decisions, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I hate to decide, because that means choosing one thing over others, and I might make the wrong choice. And even though I hate making decisions, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and anyone else in my life who has taught me to be so afraid of making decisions. All this fear of making a decision. All this fear of making a choice. Sometimes I am so afraid to decide. What if I make the wrong choice? Consequences come with making a decision. Of course, I also know that not making a choice is still a choice. So there will be consequences no matter what. If I'm in a restaurant looking at the menu, I need to decide what I'm going to have. And sometimes it's so hard to make that decision. What if I make the wrong choice? What will the consequences be? But if I don't decide, I'm going to be very hungry. And this is true in all of my life. Where have I gone hungry? Because I've resisted making a decision. So sometimes I let other people decide. Oh, you decide for me. Because at least if the choice is wrong, hey, it's not my fault. Really? I decided to let them decide. So it was still my decision. I choose to take control of my decisions. I'm deciding what I have in life. No matter how many things are on the menu, I'm giving myself permission to decide. And I can handle the consequences. Clearing this fear that I can't. Clearing the pain of past decisions. Maybe I've made choices in the past, and I didn't like the consequences. So this resistance to deciding is just part of me trying to take care of myself. Part of me is saying, well, we've made some bad choices in the past, and it was painful. Best not to make a decision. And again, that's still a decision. I'm clearing this past pain, clearing this past fear, clearing it at a cellular level, and clearing it all the way back through my past. I'm giving myself the freedom to decide. And that gives me the freedom to succeed. I'm getting off the fence, and I'm making decisions. I am a decision maker. I'm clearing all the blocks to that. Clearing all the fear and anxiety about that. I choose to feel really good saying it. I am a decision maker. And I'm looking at some decisions that are in front of me. And I'm clearing the fear around deciding. And most of these choices aren't life or death. And if the choice isn't perfect, I'll get another chance to choose again. I choose to be open to the possibility that I can't really make a wrong choice. There's no failure, only feedback. All this fear of making a decision until I know what the perfect decision is. I might not figure that out until I've made a decision. And I see how right it is. So I'm making decisions and adjusting where I need to. I'm clearing the fear of making a decision. I can handle the consequences, including the really good consequences. Because there are great consequences when I make a decision. Because that's when stuff happens. And there is stuff that I want to happen. So I'm deciding to make it happen. I'm deciding today to be successful. I'm deciding today to be happy. And I'm deciding today to really love myself. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And decide to have an awesome day. And if there are particular things you're going to do, put them on your decision board. Thanks for making those positive decisions.